So not only did my ex come back around, but I think
somebody else's ex might now come back around as well.
Yeah. So I reposted this meme on Instagram. It was after me and you had been speaking about how a lot of men call females crazy or like their ex is crazy. Mm-hmm. And we were like, it's a red flag. If any male says that to me now, I'm like,
you're
done.
like, I need her story too.
Yeah. And so this meme, we had just spoken about that. And the guy that I met after my ex, he has never said like a bad thing about his ex. And I found that I was telling you that, and you were like, what a green flag. Like, that's so rare.
Yeah, so, she had like mentioned that they were talking about his ex at one point, and he never said one negative thing. Which
I was just asking questions.
That's so nice.
And and I'm like, that's very rare to find. And of course, your phone hears literally everything you say. So the next day I had a meme in my phone that said, I'm at the age where if a man calls his ex crazy, I want to reach out to her and hear her side of the story and what made her crazy, why he made her crazy. Mm-hmm. So I reposted it just because I thought it was like very true.
It's a silly,
very valid, yeah,
funny.
So the other day I went to my DMs and then I saw I had some requests and I click on it. There's this female in there that responded to that story. This was over a week ago. And she says, well, I don't know you, but I know her. And she would love to speak to you, and she would probably tell you everything. And if you want to, you should. I would. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, I wasn't talking about the
mysterious.
I'm like, first of all, who is this girl? I went deep into research. I went deep into trying to figure out who this female was because she follows
this man.
She follows this man that I'm seeing. I asked him, who is this girl? And he said, oh, I don't know, but she's been liking my stuff lately. Who is it? I don't know. And I said, is she not friends with your ex? And he said, I don't know who that girl is. I've never heard of that name before. I've just seen her on my Instagram. I go to her page. She's following several of his friends.
Wait, are there photos on her page?
There's one photo of a dog.
Is the dog cute?
Yeah, he's very cute.
I'm just curious.
And her picture, she's like very beautiful. So you would expect her to have lots of male followers, right? No. So then I'm like,
it's a Finsta.
Yes. So I take the picture. I search it. It comes up attached to all these different profiles.
Wait, is this an episode of Catfish?
I think so. I'm like,
cute.
Wait a second. So this picture is attached to Facebook, Instagram, TikToks, all these different accounts with different female names.
Babe, like at least try a little harder to be secretive. Everyone knows Google, what is like a Google reverse
image search or whatever.
Image search.
And then it also popped up some AI website, like AI generated something. I don't know. I didn't know what it was, but I was like, does that mean that I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, so I don't really know. Is the picture AI or is it just I don't know how it works.
Wait, can I see the photo?
Yeah.
So, I also don't know how to tell if it's AI. I'm just very curious.
I also noticed that the ex follows this account, but the account does not follow the ex.
On purpose? Okay, so it's his ex. I think we've solved the mystery. Using AI photos. Wait,
but then I'm like, why? Like, what? Does she just want me to reach out to her? Like, that actually had nothing to do with him. I don't care. Like, I don't want to know. He's told me enough about what happened with them where I didn't see any red flags. Like, unless he did something crazy and I just don't know. But also, I feel like if he were crazy, then he would have said that she was crazy, like a projection thing, and he's never done that.
Honestly, and I want to just preface this situation with the fact that, like, I will never believe a man over a woman in most situations, but I have met this person that she's speaking of, and he is a really kind person, so I don't know. I feel like I can usually, like...
You're a very good judge of character.
Yeah, I'm a better judge because I'm, like, not in the situation. Like, with the last one, Chucky... I was like, this guy's a fucking loser, Kayla. Like, literally a loser.
I was so blinded.
I yelled at him so many times before I even met this guy. Like, he was nothing but a fucking letdown, one after another. It was sad to see because I love her and she deserves the best. But this person that we're speaking of now is, like, a really kind person. I just can't see him being mean. That doesn't mean I'm wrong or not wrong, whatever. But, like, this feels like a little, like, set up. Like,
it's
she's
just
bitter.
Weird. It's odd that, like, this is the craziest. Or here's a picture, but I also saw that she follows this girl. She's very pretty, right?
She's hot. She's I don't know if this is AI. She looks like I can't really say she looks like she's young. I just called her hot. But she looks like really young. Like, she looks like she's like 25.
Yeah. And his ex is older than us. Also, complete opposite. His ex is blonde hair. This girl's dark hair.
I think just the fact that you found her on all of these websites is...
It's clearly a fake picture.
Telltale sign.
It's somebody. Who knows if it's... Because from what he's told me, it didn't seem like the ex had much interest in him. Like, it seemed like it was a pretty, like
a one-sided relationship.
It didn't seem like either of them were really in it anymore towards the end. And it didn't seem like, you know how a lot of men will be like, oh, she's so obsessed with me. Like, she couldn't get over me. Like, she's still trying to get me.
Like, it felt like just a fallout, and they were both like, that's okay.
I mean, to me, from the stories he told me, it sounded like she was kind of done before he was. A little bit.
Well, maybe she hasn't found someone yet, and that's why she's a little bitter. I don't know. Maybe. But that photo feels very fake.
It's the week of the exes coming back, and I told him, I was like, this is crazy that this happened. Like, my ex reached out to you, and then the next day, it actually had been a week, but the next day is when I saw the requests in there, and I was like, I was really tempted to message her back, but then when I searched the image, I'm like, this is somebody pretending to be someone. If it was actually the ex that reached out to me and said something, I might say something. But to fake it is weird.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Also, this is the craziest part is that I saw that she follows this one girl who I know through him. It's his friend group, but I know the girl, and so I said, "Oh wow, this girl follows this girl back. They both follow each other." So I reached out to the girl and said, "Hey, I'm just curious how you know this one girl." I sent the profile and I was like, you both follow each other, but she messaged me recently. It was an interesting DM. I'm just curious how you know her. And her response was, sorry, babe, I don't know who that is. It must have been a drunken night because I don't know her.
That's insane.
So clearly this girl either just followed her back, like thinking, oh, like, because she follows a lot, and some of the people follow her back in that group.
This feels like an inside job. This feels weird. Not an inside job like it's him. It just feels like a really weird situation. I don't know. Well, hopefully next week we will not have a story about my exes coming back. So as long as they're just hers. Stay tuned for next time when we'll
see you later. Scoodle-a-doodle, bitches.